5 kilometers today up to now, and in the evening we will walk another 10 kilometers. So we would have completed 285 kilometers in 13 days. We are averaging about 21 to 22 kilometers a day. Tonight we will be spending in Kochi district. Last night we spent in Alappuzha at St. Michael's College. There are 120 BharatJatris who are walking with Shri RahulGandhi for the entire length from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, 3,750 kilometers. Out of the 120 BharatJatris, 8 are from Kerala, 6 men and 2 women. And I want to introduce you to the 2 women BharatJatris, Shiva Ramachandran and Fatima. They have walked 275 kilometers till now, and they will walk 3,750 kilometers. They will go all the way from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. The last person who walked from Kerala to Kashmir was Shankaracharya from Kaladi.
My own place.
Huh?
My place.
Yes. So now we have these 8 people from Kerala, 2 women. I will ask them to speak to you for 2 minutes, and then I will answer whatever questions that you have. 23rd is a rest day. We normally walk for 7 days and rest for 1 day. So 23rd is a rest day. 29th is the last day in Kerala. So BharatJodoYatra would have spent 18 days in Kerala. We have got tremendous public response, tremendous enthusiasm amongst the people. In the morning, we have about 4,000 to 5,000 people. In the evening, after 4 o'clock, we have about 30 to 35,000 people. These are huge crowds. It has worried and disturbed the BJP and the CPM, both. And this little drama that went on between the governor and the chief minister in Kerala was a childish attempt to divert attention away from the BharatJodoYatra. Governor is a BJP man. CM is an RSS man, is a CPM man. And we know in Kerala, CPM is the A team of the BJP. So this was a joint venture between both of them, so that BharatJodoYatra attention is diverted. So I will ask Shiba to say 2 words, and I'll ask Fatima ji to speak to you, and then I'll answer whatever questions that you have. Yeah, Shiba.
Namaste. ഭാരത് ജോഡോ യാത്രയിൽ ഭാഗഭാക്കാകാൻ കഴിഞ്ഞത് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരു നിമിത്തമായി കാണുന്നു, ഒരു ഭാഗ്യമായി കാണുകയാണ്. ചരിത്രത്തിലേക്കാണ് ജനങ്ങളുടെ നായകനായ രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധി നടന്നെടുക്കുന്നത്. അതിൻ്റെ പാർട്ട് ആൻഡ് പാഴ്സലാകാൻ കഴിയുക എന്നുള്ളത് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും അതൊരു മഹാഭാഗ്യമായിട്ടാണ് കാണുന്നത്. 120 പേരിൽ ഒരാളാകാൻ കഴിയുകയും അത് വളരെ നല്ല രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ നടന്ന് അവിടെ എത്തിച്ചേരാൻ കഴിയുക എന്നുള്ളതും നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും പ്രാർത്ഥനയും സപ്പോർട്ടും ഉണ്ടാകണമെന്ന് മാത്രമാണ് ആദ്യമേ പറയാനുള്ളത്. പാർട്ടിയുടെ തിരിച്ചുവരവ് എന്ന് പലരും പറഞ്ഞാലും അതിനേക്കാൾ ഛിന്ന ഭിന്നമായി RSS സംഘപരിവാർ ഇന്ത്യയെ പലതായി വിഭജിച്ചപ്പോൾ ആ ഇന്ത്യയെ ഒന്നിപ്പിക്കേണ്ടതിൻ്റെ ധാർമ്മികമായ ഉത്തരവാദിത്തമാണ് ഏറ്റെടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. വെറുപ്പിന് മുകളിൽ സ്നേഹത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ശ്രീ രാഹുൽ ഗാന്ധിയുടെ പ്രയാണത്തിൽ ഞങ്ങളും ഭാഗഭാക്കാവുകയാണ്, സഹയാത്രികരാവുകയാണ്. നിങ്ങളുടെ എല്ലാവരുടെയും സഹകരണം പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
നമസ്കാരം. ഫാത്തിമാജി.
നമസ്കാരം. ഷിബു പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഭാരത് ജോഡോ യാത്രയിൽ ഈ 118 പേരിൽ അംഗമാവാൻ സാധിച്ചത് ഏറെ ഒരു അഭിമാനമായിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് കാണുന്നത്. ഈ രാജ്യത്ത് ഒരു രണ്ടാം സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ സമര പോരാട്ടത്തിലൂടെയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ കടന്നു പോകുന്നത്. കാരണം ഹിന്ദു എന്നോ മുസ്ലിം എന്നോ ക്രിസ്ത്യാനി എന്നോ ബുദ്ധൻ എന്നോ പാഴ്സൺ എന്നോ വ്യത്യാസമില്ലാത്ത രീതിയിൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരേ പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിൽ ഇരുന്ന് സംവദിക്കാനുള്ള ആ ഒരു സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യത്തിലേക്ക് കൈകടത്തുന്ന രീതിയിലേക്ക് ഭരണകർത്താക്കൾ പോയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ ഒരു സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ നമുക്ക് ആ നൂറ്റാണ്ടുകളായിട്ട് നമ്മുടെ പൂർവികർ നമുക്ക് നേടിത്തന്ന ആ സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം നമുക്ക് നിലനിർത്തി നമ്മുടെ ഭാവി തലമുറയ്ക്ക് കൈമാറേണ്ട ഉത്തരവാദിത്തം നമ്മളിൽ ഓരോരുത്തരിലും ഉണ്ടെന്നുള്ള യാഥാർത്ഥ്യം ഉൾക്കൊണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെയാണ് ഈ യാത്രയ്ക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ അധികം ത്യാഗം സഹിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ കന്യാകുമാരി മുതൽ കാശ്മീർ വരെ 3571 കിലോമീറ്റർ കാൽനടയായിട്ട് ഈ വനിതകളായിട്ടുള്ള ഞങ്ങൾ അതിന് തയ്യാറെടുത്തതും നമ്മളിൽ അർപ്പിതമായിട്ടുള്ള കർത്തവ്യം നമ്മുടെ ഭാവി തലമുറയ്ക്ക് നേടിക്കൊടുക്കുവാൻ ഞങ്ങളാൽ കഴിയുന്ന ഞങ്ങളുടെ ഭാഗം അതിലേക്ക് സമർപ്പിക്കണം എന്നുള്ള ഉത്തരവാദിത്വത്തോടു കൂടി തന്നെയാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ ഈ യാത്രയിൽ പങ്കാളികളായിട്ടുള്ളത്. അതിന് ഞങ്ങളത് ലക്ഷ്യസ്ഥാനത്തെത്തി നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ആ പാരമ്പര്യം കാത്തു സൂക്ഷിക്കാൻ നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരുടെയും അകമഴിഞ്ഞ് സപ്പോർട്ടും പിന്തുണയും ഉണ്ടാകണമെന്നാണ് ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ പറയുന്നത്.
Thank you. 30% of all Bharat Yatris are women. 30% of all Bharat Yatris are women. The average age is 38 years. Average age. So you are seeing a new face of the Congress. Mahila face, young face, and they are drawn from different states of the country. So any questions that you have, you're welcome to ask me. Sorry?
Yatra, yielding the expected.
Yes, very much so. More than expected. More than expected. Not only Congress sympathizers, but even people who don't necessarily vote for the Congress have come out in public response. The public response has been far in excess of what we expected. We are live streaming the Yatra. As you know, you can see the Yatra on your mobile phone. BharatJodoYatra.in. Anybody can go without username, without password, can see the Bharat Jodo Yatra. 200,000 people have registered for the Bharat Jodo Yatra on the website to take part. Of course, not only in Kerala, in other parts of India. But in Kerala, the response to Mr. Rahul Gandhi has been phenomenal. Children, young girls, young boys, old men, old women, housewives, students, farmers, and he is meeting plantation workers, he is meeting fisherwomen, he is meeting unemployed youth. He is also took part in a boat race yesterday. So, for Mr. Rahul Gandhi, the Bharat Jodo Yatra is a tapasya yatra. It is like a tapasya. And the response of the people is in the form of bhakti. So tapasya on the part of Rahul Gandhi ji and bhakti on the people who have come to see him. So there is tremendous response.
What about the upcoming states?
On 30th, we go to Karnataka. We will be, sorry?
What dynamic you are expecting in other states?
We are expecting in Karnataka an equally positive response. We will be spending 21 days in Karnataka. Then 13 days in Telangana. 4 days in Andhra. 16 days in Maharashtra. 16 days in Madhya Pradesh. 5 days in UP. 2 days in Delhi. 21 days in Rajasthan. 5 days in Haryana. 5 days in Punjab and 5 days in Jammu and Kashmir. So the Congress party organization has got new energy. This is Sanjeevani for Congress party. So Congress party has got new life, new enthusiasm in different parts, and there will be BharatJodoYatra in Assam, there will be BharatJodoYatra in West Bengal, there will be BharatJodoYatra in Odisha. These are all the states through which the main BharatJodoYatra does not pass. So BharatJodoYatra is becoming a booster dose for the Congress party.
The election preparation Yatra.
It is 2024. This has got nothing to do with state assembly election. Yes, it is to prepare the Congress party for 2024. In India, you have an election every year. So, political party exists to fight election, to win election. We are not a sannyasi or a sadhu organization. We are not an NGO. We are a political party. So elections are bound to form part of our thinking. And this Bharat Jodo Yatra is Kanyakumari to Kashmir. Next year, we may go from west to east. We may go from Porbandar, birthplace of Mahatma Gandhi, to Parashuram Kund in Arunachal Pradesh. I use the word Parashuram Kund because Parashuram is a well-known name in Kerala, Saint Parashurama. So, next year we may have west to east. This year we are having south to north.
Apparently, you have made an allegation against CPM that it is the A team of BJP.
Not allegation, it is reality.
Reality.
I don't deal in allegation, I only deal with reality.
But Shri Jairam Ramesh has asked you to look at Goa before asking.
See, Goa is operation washing machine, where BJP goes and buys MLAs. CPM does not have many MLAs in Goa. If CPM had MLAs in Goa, they also would have gone into the washing machine. So, I can understand my good friend Comrade Yechuri's pain, because I am sure that Comrade Yechuri was unhappy with that tweet of the CPM. There are different factions in CPM also, and we know which faction gave out that tweet. Then next day CPM welcomed the Bharat Jodo Yatra, if you remember. Next day they welcomed the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So the fact is, in Kerala, the CPM wants the Congress to be weak. And the one way of making the Congress weak is to make BJP strong. Mamata Banerjee made BJP strong in West Bengal. CPM is trying to make BJP strong in Kerala so that the Congress becomes weak. This is their strategy. That is why I said CPM is the A team of the BJP in Kerala. Now, outside Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, CPI, CPM, Congress and DMK are part of the ruling alliance in Tamil Nadu. In Karnataka, CPI, CPM have fought elections with Congress. But Kerala is unique, So my A-team comment was restricted only to Kerala.
So Shri Jairam will be contesting.
Every congressman, every congresswoman today is having only one thing in the mind: Bharat Jodo Yatra. Bharat Jodo Yatra. Yesterday Rahul Gandhi went to sleep at 12:30 and he got up at 5:30. All of us. Our day was over at 12:30 and we got up at 5:30. So we are thinking only Bharat Jodo Yatra. Not only here, all states. Now, we have announced organizational election. Anybody is free to contest. Anybody. It is an open process. You don't require permission to contest. You don't have to get permission from Mr. Rahul Gandhi to file your nomination paper. You don't need permission from Mrs. Sonia Gandhi to file nomination paper. If you have support of 10 PCC delegates, you go and file your nomination paper. If there is more than one candidate, there will be election on the 17th of October. Congress party is the only political party in India that has election for the post of its president. CPM does not have, BJP does not have. No political party elects its president. We have. We try to bring consensus. When consensus is not possible, we have a system for having election.
If the election will be to be revised,
The best way, in my view, my model is the Kamaraj model. You heard of Kamaraj? So Kamaraj created a consensus in 64. Kamaraj created consensus in 66. He could not create consensus in 67. And then Morarji Desai and Indira Gandhi had an election for the post of the leadership of the Congress Parliamentary Party. Indira Gandhi won, became Prime Minister. Morarji Desai became Deputy Prime Minister. So I am a believer in Kamaraj model. But if some people want to contest, they are welcome to contest. They are free to contest. There is no bar on anybody contesting. So if there is more than one candidate, election will be held on the 17th. If there is only one candidate, you will know on the 1st of October who is the new Congress president. It's very simple. But right now, all congressmen and congresswomen are focused on BharatJodoYatra. That is a collective objective. Collective objective. We are thinking of the party organization. Yeah. See, that they were not asked to pass that resolution. They were asked to pass. Kerala did not pass that resolution, by the way. I hope you realize Kerala has not passed that resolution. Because the direction to the PCC was pass a one-line resolution authorizing Congress President to appoint PCC President. Pass a one-line resolution authorizing Congress President to nominate AICC delegates. That's all. But PCCs are very enthusiastic. So they passed resolution in Assam. No, Assam they didn't pass. West Bengal, Odisha, Maharashtra, Rajasthan. Some states have passed. Not all states. Kerala has not passed. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has not asked them to pass the resolution. Certainly Congress President has not asked them to pass the resolution. But you know, congressmen are enthusiastic. They are seeing Mr. Rahul Gandhi walking day in and day out. He is walking for 17 hours a day in the heat, in the rain. They know the pain he is going every day. For the last 13 days he has been walking. So they are all relating to Mr. Rahul Gandhi. It's natural that they pass the resolution. But that resolution has no binding effect. So whether Mr. Rahul Gandhi will contest the election or not, you will know between the 24th and the 30th. If he wants to contest, he will contest. If he is not going to contest, you will know on the 30th. There is scrutiny on the 1st. So I have told you clearly what my preference is, personally. But it is not personal preference that counts. It is a collective preference. I would prefer a consensus to evolve around a candidate. If that is not possible, why should we fight shy of election? Let people contest. There is a system. 9,000 people will elect. PCC delegates will elect. So let them elect.
But similarly, Chidambaram favored the consensus.
Sorry, is there? One second.
Is there any confusion regarding the president?
No confusion. Confusion is only media headlines. No confusion. We are very clear. Bharat Jodo, Bharat Jodo, Bharat Jodo. But you are more interested in who is election, when is election going to be held, who is filing nomination paper. This is all media created. There is no confusion in our mind. Number one, our focus is Bharat Jodo. Number two, we would like consensus. Number three, if election is inevitable, let us have election. Can you be more clear than this? So there is no confusion.
Consensus asserting that Rahul Gandhi is the preeminent face in the party, whether he is the president or not. He is also
Mr. Chidambaram has also said that he prefers a consensus. See, anybody who knows Congress party, Congress has always, the Congress's greatest gift to Indian politics is the gift of consensus. 137-year-old party, only 4 times we had election. 4 times. 1938, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was elected. 1950, Purushottam Das Tandon was elected. 1997, Sitaram Kesri was elected. Year 2000, Srimati Sonia Gandhi was elected. All other occasions, consensus. What does consensus mean in Malayalam? Vivadam. Vivadam. Huh? What do you mean consensus? Samvadam. Samvadam. Huh?
Controversy.
Vivadam.
Controversy.
What is the exact word for consensus?
Samavayam.
Samavayam. Samavayam. Samavayam. Samavayam means with one voice. I am telling you we should try. If that is not possible before 24th, whoever wants to file nomination paper should file nomination paper. Nobody is stopping. I have publicly said you are welcome to file, anybody is welcome to file nomination paper. Does that answer your question? Any other question? All of you are interested only in Congress President election. I am prioritizing BharatJodoYatra, number 1. Election, number 2, by consensus. Number 3, President by election. These are my 3 things. I can't think of anything else. She may join. Yes, she will join. She has just come back because Congress President has just come back. I think her program is being worked out. She is bound to join. She is bound to join. Not today, but next couple of days. We'll announce you. Give you 2-3 days. Huh? Yes, I think they're trying to work out in Kerala to have the program in Kerala also. 23rd is a rest day. It was announced much before. So don't think that 23rd is a rest day because 24th is nomination day. Don't think like that. Now, number 2, he has not seen his mother after her medical checkup. If your mother has gone for a medical checkup, won't you go and see your mother? Natural, no. So if he goes and sees his mother, it is not to talk about who will be Congress President. It is to, how are you taking your medicine, you must do this. He is a concerned son. You will do the same with your mother. But as of now, 23rd is the rest day. Where are we spending 23rd here?
Chalakudi.
Huh?
Chalakudi.
Chalakudi. Oh, Chalakudi. Athirapalli.
Near
Near Athirapalli. Yeah, I have also spent a lot of time in Chalakudi. So we will be in Chalakudi on 23rd. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi will be in Chalakudi. Anything else? Got everything? Thank you very much. Sorry we made you wait. And no mic, some facilities. Okay, thank you.